Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, look, I know it's been a while since I have uploaded and dropped a video, and I did explain on a community post that my channel received a strike, and that was because of some BS. And I'm talking about is actually some BS because it's from a video that I made 3 years ago. Actually, one of my first videos about Tupac and his fake death and how it's easily, misconstrued that, he's actually dead or whatever. And the autopsy photo that's been circling for what 20 something years, 20, how long he's been supposedly dead, 25, 26, 27 years, whatever. However the case may be, it's a fake autopsy pic. Now, I understand there's graphics that go along with the pictures being fake, but the whole point is that I explained that it is a fake pic, and even in the video, it does show him saying that it's a fake. It shows him applying the makeup, it shows how they did it, and why it was done. But yet and still, I still got a strike for it, and I put in an appeal and still was denied. But the whole thing is that I'm not even tripping off of it. I'm tripping off of it. It's a strike on my channel that's going to be there until May. And so that means if I receive any other strikes be after this, especially if it adds up to 3, then my channel is out. It is canceled. It is gone. Okay? So I've been through this before with other videos that I have uploaded. And they told me pretty much the same thing. So I was like, why do I need to fight this? There's only one time that I did win an appeal, and that was for my Rodney King video. And I was like really shocked that they gave me that and gave me the video back and took the strike off. But um, having this happen to your channel over and over again, it gets redundant. It kind of puts me in a way that I don't feel like I need to keep on doing videos, especially when I was in the middle. This happens every time, especially when I'm in the middle of doing projects, middle of doing videos. They do it to me all the time. Um, and I really think that when when it actually does happen, like when they bring these old videos up, that means that there's actually a hater out there or a troll out there going through my channels, going through my videos and flagging all of them. And see, when you flag a video, what you might not know is that that has to be reported, whether if they do anything about it or not is still recorded. And they have AI bots that actually go through your videos and see if you're saying or do anything or post anything. Then they go ahead and then they manually go through it, and then they did make that decision. And that's what is going on. And also, what a lot of people don't know is that they hire third party companies to actually do this um, monitoring. You know what I'm saying? They do I guess, not just what the AI does, but after the AI does its job, and they do the monitoring. You know what I'm saying? If you're familiar with that. Um, like how if you go on like Twitter or, Facebook, and those comments are taken down, they actually have people manually do that. So that's what they hire third parties to do that for YouTube. Um, but like I said, it's discouraging, and it pisses me off to where I don't even want to continue doing what I'm doing or continue working on a video that I do, or I will complete it and I will have hours of work and I'll just say, you know what, forget it. I'll just stop right there and won't even complete it. Or sometimes I have deleted hours of work because I was that pissed off, and said, I'm done with YouTube. I'm done with this. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Especially when, and I have said this before, my channel is not monetized, and I never sought to be monetized, and I don't want to be monetized. because my feeling is, it's almost like I'd be a sellout if I did. And I think I explained this before. I don't feel comfortable with doing it, even though I think they're forcing advertisement on channels. So if you ever do see my channel doing advertisement, it's something that I did not do. I'm not getting paid not one penny, and I don't want to be. But nonetheless, like I said, it's just for somebody that deals with depression and anxiety like I do, like I said before, it's kind of hard to get out of that hole and get out of the shell when this is something that you use as one of your coping mechanisms, is to, try to get by on everyday life. And I'm not saying that, I don't have a fulfillment in my life. It's just it's something that I have been dealing with for a long time. And as many of others have dealt with depression and anxiety on a daily basis, especially the past few years, what the world's been going through. And if you are an empath, it makes it worse. And an empath, we feel other people's feelings. I don't have to even necessarily be going through my own depression. I could be going through somebody else's depression. Or like I said before, the heaviness of spell casting when there's something big that's a big phenomenon that's about to happen, or some kind of world event. I will feel that before it happens, or I can sense it. So that impacts me even worse. And like I said, even doing these videos, it helps me cope with all that. So that's taken away from me, it makes it worse. And I know that there's a lot of people out there can probably resonate with this and know exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm saying. So that's why I feel comfortable with sharing this with the world. Even though I was shy in the past to even talk about depression, because depression's always been a taboo to talk about. You don't talk about depression. You have depression, you're looked at as it's all in your head, you're crazy, get over it, snap out of it. No, it's not that easy. Especially when that is with anxiety. And anxiety makes it even far more worse dealing with it and having to explain to somebody, this is what's going on with you. But y'all, I'm not doing this video to talk about my depression and anxiety, and I'm not putting it out there to bore or make anybody unsub to me or put a dislike on my video. That's not what I'm making this video for. I just wanted to get on here so you know that I do care about everybody. I care about my audience. I care about my viewers. I care about anybody that comes to my channel and clicks any kind of view on my channel and gives me any type of support or even a dislike. I appreciate all that, and I just wanted to let y'all know that. Especially, like I said, I feel like I'm not doing anything when I'm just in this stump. And I do have ideas, and I do have videos, and I do have other videos that I'm supposed to put out there that viewers have asked me to do. So like I said, I just want to explain to you what is going on. I'm not stopping. I'm just slowing down to maybe take a little bit of time to try to figure out what it is I need to get myself back on track here, and bring my vibrations back up to where they should be. And I will get there, because I don't have the personality to be in a low spot, low vibration. Even though I do have depression, I can't stay at that level, if you feel what I'm saying. I know it may not make sense to a lot of people that is not on that level, or maybe dealing with what I deal with. There's a few videos that I do want to put out there. There's one recently, I had conducted a poll where it talked about how do you resonate as far as what kind of world do you think we're living in? Are we living in a simulator, or what type of world that we're in? Um, and three of those choices was the Avatar series, Wakanda series, and the Matrix movies. And one of my viewers, Lisa French, I hope you don't mind me sending you a shout out. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you asking that question. How do I feel about everybody voting such a high percentage on the movie, The Matrix? And I responded with, I'm intrigued, and I want you to know I appreciate you um, even asking that, because it put me in a spot to where I, had made a decision. Should I talk about my connection with the Matrix, or should I just keep on continue to be humble with it? And I think that I did. I decided I'm going to be a little bit of both. I'm going to continue to be humble with it and have respect for the person, that actually wrote The Matrix. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please research it. But the people that made money and profit off of the series, the movies, The Matrix, are not the writers, and they're not the creators of the story. The person who did this, she's got the nickname the Mother of the Matrix. And I have to tell you this, and this is where I'm going to draw the line as being humble. I'm going to let you know that I do have a personal connection with her, meaning that I do know her personally. And yeah, she is an older lady, but she was, and still is, my mentor. So without saying anything further, I just want to say that knowing the fact that she is the actual author of the storyline, and knowing that we are actually almost like we are in a simulator, and I resonate myself in this world, myself as being more the Matrix. Actually, all three of the movies that I posted there, Wakanda, and the other one being the Avatar movies, there's been theories that we actually were, underground, or, the inhabitants of the world before was the avatars, or the avatar creatures, or the Wakanda, that civilization. So again, I think that goes with the storyline, The Matrix, because we can manifest our own reality. So, like I said, I have huge respect for anybody that would, that just puts it out there as far as this is how they feel, without having to feel embarrassed about, how they would, feel around somebody saying, well, I feel like we're living in a simulator. Because if you say that out loud to somebody who's not in the know, or somebody who's not, somebody who's an NPC, okay, you might feel a little bit embarrassed, but, I have respect for you to even say that you feel that way. Because I feel that way, and there's tons of people that feel that we are, because of what we're going through, what the past 3 years we have went through. There's people that have felt like they are on the outside looking in, and looking at all the NPC players, NPC people, running around wearing their mask and getting their little jabs or whatever, and doing that type of thing, or, believing what they see in mainstream media. I've always been that type of person to sit back and look and just kind of observe. And I feel like I'm one of those people that are looking from the outside in, looking at everybody who do this, because I'm going to tell you, when I tell you I've not been affected by this, other than the fact that a few people in my family, you know, have been affected by it. There has been some lives lost, and you know, because they said that's what the death was, the cause of death, or you know, they've decided they wanted to go ahead and get that jab. Other than the fact that, but my own personal self and my own immediate family, we have not been affected by it. It's almost like we've been in a bubble. And even the people that I surround myself with, as far as, you know, the community that I have here on YouTube or other platforms or other aspects on this phenomenon, they feel the same way, and they told me the same thing. So that goes along the line with being a simulator. And like I said, that's why I said I have respect for somebody that will even say that or have the courage to say it. So I'm not just to get sidetracked here, and you have to excuse my editing if it sounds like I'm talking about this and going to that, because this is like my 4th attempt to try to record this. Which again, like I said, it's just whatever is out there trying to stop me from doing this. You know, I'm not going to let it stop me. Never have. But there's a few things that I just wanted to say, and I hope that I didn't forget to say, because of, like I said, I'm trying to re-record. I don't want to forget anything. I didn't make this video to talk about depression or, you know, basically I just wanted to touch bases with everyone out there, all my viewers, let you know that I do plan on making more videos, but I'm trying to get myself back onto a higher vibration and get myself to where I'm not at a low vibration. And right now there's a lot of negativity that's surrounding me and around me, that I am trying to walk through and go over. And to do that, I need to focus on myself and get myself grounded, to get myself to that higher vibration and get off this low vibration. And how you can get off of low vibrations is not by doing things that are going to get you there. I want to also say this too, because I know this video was way over 10 minutes, and it should have stopped maybe 10 minutes ago. But I have a lot of viewers, a lot of suggestions that suggest videos that I make, and I want you to know that I do consider, or actually have worked on a few of them, but then I changed my mind because I thought that maybe this is not the type of attention I want to bring to the channel, or maybe I just want to stop doing it and focus on that. So understand that I'm not ignoring you, and I'm not trying to give you any type of form of disrespect. Just don't understand that I just chose not to do this because it's something that I don't want to put out there. Like I said, I'm trying to do a little bit of things a little bit different that I have done in the past when I upload videos. I'm still going to do the Hollywood exposure, and I'm still going to talk about things that are out there in the world, and you know, the phenomenons and the world events. And I have to be discreet with that because of, you know, the community guidelines, so I had to be careful with my words. But I'm still going to talk about it the best way I can. I'm also going to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to it, because in the past I kind of just said, you know, I'm not going to say this word, I'm not going to say that. You know, I'm at the point where I'm just, maybe you're going to just say the word, do the video, and move on. And with that, I'm going to end this video. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for the continued support from my previous subscribers. Thank you again, and I will see everyone next video.